Hello, everyone. So, I've had 3 months to rewrite the speech.
I told you that.
Yeah, you did, and I haven't actually got an opener, so I thought I'd start with a bit of a joke, and then I've lost faith in it completely, and I'm completely evangelistic, so I thought I'd start with a bit more awkward silence instead. Thanks. Let's get that out of the way right now. Now, welcome to our big day. I want to thank you all for coming along, and we've got a lot of people to thank. That's my job, is to thank everyone. So, first person I want to thank is Graham Feely, just on the end there. Father of Bride, Graham Feely. Now, I'm Sam Paul Graham, so I like to call him Major G, or Big G, or Capital G. He's an absolutely fantastic person. He's huge passions of music, food, and comedy. And if you look at all three of his kids, you can tell that straight away they've got that same kind of passion there. Seeing his reaction on the wedding day, he was the most emotional, invested person there. Out of all the people there, it was such a sort of, so nice to kind of see him on the day, just so happy for both of us. It was lovely. So I want to firstly thank him today for the generosity that made that first venue, and of course this venue as well possible. So round of applause for Graham Feely. Next person I want to thank is Lorraine, who's right there, mother of the bride. And I like Susan, she's always thinking of others. She's so generous with her time and her money and everything. She's absolutely always been there for us. Any time we need her, she's just been right there. Me and Susan, probably, if anyone knows us, is we're really laid back. So her coming up in the last few days has totally sorted us out and kind of made tonight a little bit more possible. So I want to just thank her for being such a lush mother-in-law and being really Next people I want to thank as a pair is my parents, is my dad here, Peter, and my mum Melinda. I kind of won the lottery when it came to parents. Because I'm so much of who I am today because of them. They've been so patient, they just picked us up when I needed picking up, and they're unbelievably generous. It's ridiculous. And it's literally, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for them, I really wouldn't. Oh yeah! I realised I made a joke. Chris said it best to Lorraine when ages ago when they said Lorraine said to me around that, said you couldn't meet nicer people. I said that to Lorraine, who I mentioned the other night. So I want to just thank them just for being them. Yes. So round of applause for people to thank. Next one is Chris, the best man. I go weeks without seeing him, and then as soon as we meet up, within about 30 seconds, we're just got each other creased up laughing. Just last night when you were around there, I remember my stomach was oh, because I was laughing so much. So it's just, you've always been the best mate, it's been brilliant. So,
he's a weatherman as well.
He's a good weatherman.
Yeah, he knows when it rains.
Yeah, he knows. Yeah, he knows. So I want to just thank him for always being there. For a round of applause for Chris. The second last group people person is Peter Keegan, who's right there. He's my big bro. And he has, it's the sort of second time he's actually set everything up, and he's just been such a lush support, and even through literally, despite him being in complete agony and just suffering through the pain, he's done it without complaint, and he's like, no, I'll do it, he's just solid, I just can't thank him enough. I love it. Special thanks to Finn, Cass and Alex as well.
Yeah.
Our new family. There's Finn. Hi Finn. He's such a generous little lad, so thoughtful young man. He's got such a lush sense of humour. And I'm looking forward to a little performance he's doing later called Where Is Cassia hello, Cassie. She's my little ray of sunshine. I was always really worried that the world would, like, you know, wear her down, but she's so optimistic and full of, like, happiness that she just shines through. She's such a, she inspires me to be, like, better than I am. Alex is one of the most compassionate people I know, like, man or child, and he's the most compassionate person ever. He's got such an insight into just everything, and he's just got one of the most funniest sense of humour I know. He can make us laugh with just a little look, a little smile with the face. So he's brilliant. I love him to bits. Round of applause for Alex. Now, I was going to thank Dawn and Jill, but they failed, so sorry. Dawn and Jill, when we were first doing this, we were trying to meet the previous owner, and it wasn't happening. And then Dawn and Jill actually recently took over, and they took us into that hut there, sat us down, and they gave you loads of gin and tonics, loads of cherry coke for me and stuff, and they just sorted everything out. So I want to thank them as well, because this night is because of them as well. One last thank you as well. I want to thank the band, and of course Lady Rose as well. The fact they do so much organising and travelling, it all didn't happen. And then, so I really want to appreciate everything they've done so far, and I just want to thank them for accommodating us and coming back as well. I'm really looking forward to it. We all are. We're so grateful. We really are. I'm not doing names.
You've got 30 seconds.
30 seconds, okay. Right, I'm skipping a bit actually. Right, I'm skipping your bit actually. Right, last thing I'm going to talk about Susan for a bit. Now, I could talk about Susan all night, right? But I've broken it down into 5 sections. Right, meeting her. It's just 5 sections. The first is called Meeting Her, chapter 1. Right, we decided to meet up for lunch over there, like literally when we met her, right? So we sat there for our first kind of, it wasn't even a date, it was just friends, wasn't it?
Kind of date.
It's a kind of a date. I remember being like a little bit nervous, and I had a list of things I was going to ask her in my pocket. And I got home and I realised I hadn't asked a single thing because we just talked so naturally. Next section is falling in love. I remember the exact moment I fell in love with Susan. It was when she first sang to me. It wasn't Carole King or Stevie Wonder. It was a song called The Leg of Time by Bill Daly. It was the whole song from start to finish. It was so funny. At the time, I realised how utterly unique Susan was. I just wanted to spend every moment of my life with her from that point on. Chapter 3, Proposal. On August the 12th, Susan took me to Tynemouth for food. Shortly after, she popped the question, and I was just absolutely stunned. I was so honoured that to have someone as lush as Susan asked me to marry her. It's like, eh? But I remember at the time, you popped the question, I said yes. Finn came charging in 30 seconds later going, yes, we're all getting married! It just felt right. For wedding. So we were married on the morning of the 14th of August. It was absolutely the happiest day of my life, and then of course everyone knows what happened. And I remember just being so devastated, and I just broke down in tears straight away, and almost immediately Susan's hand was on my back, rubbing my back, and just going, it's alright, we'll get through it. Even though you didn't realise you were actually ill as well at the time. And I just, even though I was devastated, she was still there for me, and I just thought, how lucky am I? And all of Susan's family and my family as well, straight away just scooped us up and just made us feel like everything was going to be alright. So I just want to thank everyone, Susan's family and my family, for their love and their time. Final bit. Do you know when you're a kid and you have a sleepover with your best mates, right? It's lush, right? It's like that with Susan every day, because it's like being at your mate's house. It really is. It is. Susan's a person you really want in your life, and being married to her is just like the absolute dream. So I just want to thank Susan for just being her and asking me I'm going to pass the baton to Mr. Watts.
All right, so just get my phone out.
That's not your phone.
My phone. I take the jacket off.
It's sweating.
Oi, oi!
You calm down.
10 seconds.
Anyway, I'm Chris. Anyone who hasn't met me before, I'm Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Oh yeah, right, so I know you, yeah. Graham's gifted me the responsibility again of being best man. Sorry, I shouldn't say it again.
Say again.
I've stopped with the sentimental claptrap. We're down to business now. So, you know, nervous as you always are when you take the speech, so if you could just all lower your expectations, ready for this kind of thing. I did bring a microphone of my own, which had a filter on it, because Graham tells me I swear far too much. I turned around and swore straight in Cassie's face.
Sorry, Cass.
Yeah. I wish I brought it, because I got it just from the town. Stick a USB in it, you know, it's great, it's a good thing. So yeah, I'll try not to be inappropriate anyway. Here we go. So yes, thanks for inviting me again, Graham. Thank you very much for that. He didn't. He tried a few times with his best looking mate. He tried him, didn't he? He said no.
Who's this you?
No, you tried. You told me you tried your best looking mate. He said no.
Who's that then?
That's what he never told me. You're on his funniest mate. No. You're on his cleverest mate. Nope. So the fourth time the phone rang, I couldn't have said no. Mr. and Mrs. White, I've known them for both a long time. Graham since
Geography.
Geography, yes. 8 or 9 years old, not paying attention to geography. They're so well matched, the pair of them, to be honest. I don't know how I didn't see it sooner. Because they share that much in common. What could we say they've got in common? What do you think he's got in common?
Everything.
Everything. Yeah, Coke Zero.
Coke Zero, Coke, love of Coke, Coca-Cola. They're both late for everything. Yeah, both late for everything, yes.
We're both married.
Yes, they're both married to each other, yes. They've got a dislike of football, they both don't like football. Graham couldn't give a toss, and Susie supports Newcastle, so nobody really
Calm down.
You're in the wrong room, Chris. You're in the wrong room.
They both like hot They both like hot says something, I don't know. The Graham reacts badly from them, so they've decided just to have mild sauce. And what else they like? Aha! They like partridge together. Anything to do with our partridge, right? So, to marriage for your pair of you, right? What's to expect? Do you think? Anyone ideas? Are you married? I look around, people in here must be married, I'm guessing. Single people, divorced people, separated people, people who haven't got a chance of ever getting married, that kind of thing. I did not search on the internet. I spent hours on the internet. There's loads of good stuff on the internet, by the way. And I remember there was supposed to be no speech. It's funny. It's funny the way things just come around, doesn't it? 35 years ago, Susan was waking up with a dummy in her bed. Now look, totally different. No, they're both very lovely. Graham's got a lovely new wife, and Susan, there was some gifts I saw when we came in, so he got that as well. These are the jokes, guys. These are the jokes. Yeah, so we'll miss that one out. So we're going to just do a couple of little, not a poem, but just, fill in the blanks kind of thing. Feel free to put anyone who's got any thoughts on it. It'll be less trips to the pub for you, Graham, more trips to Tesco's, I would think.
Yeah.
More saving, less gaming. Less PSN, more more cooking, less. More cooking, less. There's loads of this is inappropriate. Less Call of Duty, more Call of Susan. More sharing, less sterling, I would imagine that's probably I had one as well, to be honest with you. Less time alone, more time on your phone. That's it. Yeah. bury yourself in your phone. Less trips to Jamaican pharmacists, Graham?
Oh, Jamaican pharmacists.
Jamaican pharmacists, I think, more trips to probably North Shields Clinic. I think it's still in North Shields, I don't know. Just to do a bit of research on it now, I've been watching that Married at First Sight, you know what for research purposes only, obviously. Don't love it. Worship the programme. It made me think of you though, Graham. I thought, blimey, you're going to watch a lot more programmes like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're watching it now, aren't you? Be honest.
Well, we're not actually, unfortunately.
The time will come.
That'll happen.
Yeah. But Susan will put in time to become a calming influence on your otherwise horizontal view on life. So, you know, hoping that will be chilled. Right.
Yeah.
Finn, Alex, and Cassie, give me a hell yeah! Yes! Alright. That was all I had for the kids and their family and all. So, just to cut it shorter than I was hoping it was going to be, just in summary, so, Susan, I would think you've scored there, Graham.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Just over the last few years, Graham, you know, I've seen it visibly and he's grown, he's got more confidence. He's braver, more confident. He never gets down, he never ducks a challenge.
No.
Do you? No. So anything I would ask you would do.
I'm out soon, that was a challenge.
So even if I was asked you to come up and do a little bit of human equestrianism, you would help on that.
SL2 then, it's nice.
No, yep, go. So Graham, why are you? Yeah.
We'll do it when the music's on, mate.
We're going to
do a dance routine.
I'm going to show it now. So if you could all just raise your glasses for Mr. and Mrs. White, Mrs. Graham, and Steve White. Drop the mic. The next two
Firstly, I just want to thank absolutely the whole room, people that we both care about so much, for being here tonight. And I just want to take you back, tell you about when I first met Graham, which was weirdly, I live in a street in Tynemouth, which is Bridge Avenue. And my brother used to live in a similar street called Walk Avenue. And it was then when we all had a drink, and I remember we just played poker and had a drink, and then at the end of the night, we had a Brucey bonus thing. Do you remember that?
The Brucey bonus?
Yeah. So we had a Brucey bonus, which was basically where at the end of the night when we were ordering pizzas, we'd all had a drink, and I was like, right. So on the phone, I was just he's like, right, can you do any extras, any Brucey bonuses? And that was just such a fun night. And funnily enough, Graham at the time was married, and I just thought, what a lush person, and never thought that we'd get together. But with Graham, when I'm around him and chatting with friends, I'm so proud just to be with you. Genuinely, just proud, because he's the sort of person that is so like me in so many ways, right? Which you'd think is not a good thing. But is actually, he's just funny, right? Hilarious all the time. Which is a lovely thing when you're married and your husband's constantly hilarious, but because we're so similar, it's not much. This is the thing, because we're so similar. Most people get sick of the constant humour, but with us, this is just mint. It's great. But the thing is, when Graham's funny, he's not funny in a way to be unkind. He's just not only funny, a brilliant person, but he's good to the bone, and I'm so proud to be your wife. You've got no idea. Absolutely no idea. So, we're just the happiest people that I know. We're just like, honestly, it's sickening. It's really sickening, to be honest with you. So I'm not going to spend too much time, but one thing I'd like us to do, Graham's really said it all for thanking everybody, but I want us to raise a glass to people who aren't here now.
Coca-Cola.
So I want to raise our glass to our grandmas.
Yeah.
Mine are yours, and the people that couldn't be here, who we love to beat bits, you know, my Uncle Peter, your grandma, and mine, and even the Leicesterparians that aren't here, so I'd like to raise a glass to those people.
Yeah. Cheers to them.
And love you to bits. I'm so chuffed. And I'm going to hand you.
Thank you very much. I'm really pleased to be going now because the bar's been set so low I don't need to be funny. Actually, this isn't going to be funny. This was written pre-COVID wedding, and I've not changed it, so we'll go with it. And I apologise, there's going to be no laughs tonight. It's all going to be like trying to tear jerk. So I'm Wendy, and I'm the bride's best friend. I've known Susan, or Susie, as I know a lot of you call her, for around 14 years now, and in that time I've watched her grow into the amazing, confident, brave and kind woman you see before you today. I've witnessed her overcoming some extremely heavy challenges in life, and each one's been dealt with dignity, grace, sheer grit and determination to move on, improve and grow. She's put everyone else's happiness before her own and has never once settled for anything less than what she deserves, which is, of course, the best. So today, we get to put Susan first and celebrate her very own piece of happiness with her new husband, Graham. For the whole time I've had the pleasure of being friends with Susan, I have, like I'm sure you all in this room have, known her to be extremely forgetful. It comes as
I won't have that.
It comes as a great... It comes as a great surprise to me today that she's here in this room with her phone, purse and key safe. And Sam, so please all keep your eyes peeled, as there's no doubt that again this evening, one or all of those things will have gone missing. You just check out we've got all of those. In all seriousness though, I've known her to love deeply, selflessly and unconditionally. And knowing Graham for a good few years now too, I know you'll absolutely mirror those traits, and together they will be a very loving, patient, resilient and unstoppable team. I could not be prouder as a friend to be able to say today that, Graham, you're an extremely lucky man. You have a lifetime of love, kindness, thoughtfulness and amazing food ahead of you. And now all that remains for me to say is a huge congratulations to a wonderful couple, and ask that you all raise your glasses to our very own Susie and Graham.
Okay, I'm going to hand the mic to Peter.